He had to train them. Now that they are trained, live out these commandments with everything that you have in you. Oh, live the way God shows you. Do what He tells you in the commandments and listen obediently to Him. He says, live them out with everything you have in you. Live the way He shows you. Do what He tells you in the commandments and listen obediently. That was Deuteronomy chapter number 26. Israel right before possessing the promised land. First Kings chapter 2 verse 1 to 3. This is First Kings chapter number 2 verse 1 to 3. When David's time to die approached, he charged his son Solomon, saying, I'm about to go the way of all earth, but you, be strong, show what you're made of, do what God tells you, walk in the paths He shows you, follow the life map absolutely, keep an eye out for the signposts, His course for life set out in the revelation to Moses. Then you will get on well in whatever you do and wherever you go. Whoa! So this is David addressing his child. This is a great man addressing his little boy. This is a righteous man. This is a man who was passionate who lived all his life passionate about God. And he's giving life wisdom to his son. He says, be strong. He says, show what you're made of. He says, do what God tells you. He says, walk in the paths He shows you. Follow the life map absolutely. Keep an eye out for signposts. This man lived it himself. Essentially, this is what ignited him when he was living it out himself. He was keeping an eye out for the signposts. God's course for life set out in the revelation to Moses. This very life made David himself a man of exploits. He admonishes his son, show what you're made of, do what God tells you, walk in the paths He shows you, follow the life map absolutely, and His cause for life. That is God's cause for life. Wow. So God has a cause for life. God has a cause for life. And He wants His babies, He wants His children, His sons and daughters, the Indian children, the black children, the white children, Asian children, all of these children. He wants them to walk in the cause for life. Wow. Joshua and David knew this cause for life. And He's handing it down to Solomon, who in the beginning of his life lived it so well. Wow. Joshua chapter 1 verse 7 to 9. All your life, no one will be able to hold out against you. This is God talking to Joshua. And you realize just how great a man Joshua is. All your life, no one will be able to hold out against you. I won't leave you. In the same way I was with Moses, I'll be with you. That's a statement. I won't give up on you. I won't leave you. Strength, courage. You are going to lead these people to inherit the land that I promised to give their ancestors. Give it everything you have, heart and soul. Make sure you carry out the revelation that Moses commanded you. Every bit of it. Don't get off track, either left or right, so as to make sure you get where you're going. And don't for a minute let this book of the revelation be out of mind. Ponder and meditate on it day and night, making sure you practice everything written in it. Then you'll get where you're going. Then you'll succeed. Haven't I commanded you? Haven't I commanded you? Strength and courage. Don't be timid. Don't be timid. Don't get discouraged. God, your God, is with you every step you take.